Hello, beautiful women. Welcome to Birthing My Being. This will be a message for the woman who is healing her heart. So, if this is you, you might have recently been through a really challenging breakup or separation, or you may be in a season and a time of life where you're feeling a little bit lonely or isolated or disconnected. And you might even just be navigating some deep feels, some deep emotions, some deep heart space matters, anything related to even your sense of lovability or feeling like you are worthy of love. This space and time is here to hold you and support you and create a time where you can feel nourished amidst the constrictions of life's challenges. So if you are new here, welcome. My name is Hannah, and I'm so grateful to have you in this space and have you tuning into this message today. I am going to be offering an oracle reading here, and this is not to predict your future or to try and tell you what to do, but this is more so to just hold space for you as you are in this time and season of healing and tenderness, and perhaps just provide that gentle guidance that you can hear yourself again, that you can feel yourself again, and bring you closer and more connected to this beautiful life. So I'm working with Rebecca Campbell's Inner Temple deck today, and we'll see what else wants to show up as we move through this reading. And let's just get started and see what wants to come through. Okay. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, so I'm going to show you all three actually, and then we'll go into each of them. The first card is Sensuality with the blooming rose right there in her heart space. The next card is the Chamber of Manifestation. And the last card here is the Chamber of Soul Contracts. So this to me feels like you might be navigating some relationships or some agreements that have either recently ended in your life or that you know you need to step away from, and that this is part of your growth, part of your curriculum. The Chamber of Soul Contracts to me feels like you might be processing some grief or some hurt around someone leaving your life. This could be even a family member. This could be a really challenging relationship, or this could be even a child relationship, like maybe one of your own kids, maybe something that feels like has always been a sensitive space in your life. Like you've had a really challenging relationship with your mother, or a really challenging relationship just in your family of origin overall. And you're being invited right now to break something or break some pattern, and also seeing how, even though this might be painful or difficult, there is this deeper part of you, the soul part of you, that agreed and said, okay, I'm going to meet this person, I'm going to have this relationship, I'm going to experience the sense of isolation or loneliness, even though it's very painful, because there's learning here, there's healing that wants to take place here for you. This is not about gaslighting yourself and saying that you manifested this and you did this to yourself. This is more so about you seeing how life is actually preparing you. That's what I feel with this manifestation card. Life is preparing you for something different, for something bigger, for something that is more you. And it might feel really painful because it's karmic. It might feel really scary or confusing because this is part of what your soul growth is related to. And in order for you to become this person that you are here to be, we have to close out some really challenging chapters or cycles. And move into the new. That's why I feel like the Chamber of Manifestation is here as well, because this is saying that these people that have been in your life, or this person in particular, has been a placeholder, has been a temporary season. It is not your true timeline. It is not who you are. It is not a representation of who you are. It is learning. It has been growth. It has been painful. Yes, it has been really challenging. Maybe got to some extremes that you just could not have even believed that you had to experience. But I feel like when we can step back from the pain and step back and just say, I'm living through this. This is not me. This does not define me, but I am expanding out of this, and I am going to have a different life on the other side of this. That's what I feel like is the manifestation card. I feel like this is a reminder for you that this is all unfolding and that you will have something different on the other side of this, that you will have a new start, that you will have a new partner, that you will have a new beginning or new friendship come into your life, or there will be regeneration here. So do not be afraid. Do not be afraid of what ending you might have to experience right now. The next card that we haven't touched on yet is sensuality. And I feel like this is a call for you to connect to your beauty. Like I mentioned in the beginning, if someone here has maybe experienced so much pain that it's made you doubt your lovability, that it's made you question your beauty, that it's made you only see yourself as this one version that maybe this person played you out to be, or that maybe you began to inherit all of these beliefs through your family, through your relationships, through your work setting even. This is about you coming back to your unique essence, your original design, your true beauty that no one can take from you, that cannot be taken from you. That's what I feel like this is about for you, is how can you really feel your softness, feel your beauty, feel your skin, feel your radiance? How can you remember that that is still here, even when you feel like it has been taken from you or pushed down or pushed away or ruptured? And that can take so much time. Beautiful, like that can take real time in terms of that journey for you, and it can come in waves. And so do not be hard on yourself if you're feeling like, yeah, I'm not loving myself right now, or yeah, I am feeling having a hard time feeling my beauty, or having a hard time being in my body even. Like, that's okay. Maybe this can be where that new relationship, or that coming 1 degree closer, maybe that's where this can start. Maybe you can just start to see this as a reminder that your beautiful light, that your beautiful body is still here with you, holding you, and that you don't need to be afraid that it's all gone. You don't need to be afraid that it'll never come back, that your spark, that your radiance, that your light, like, it's still here. And do not be afraid. It's the message I feel for that. Okay. Woo. Just tuning in again to the message for you here today. Interesting. Okay. This card has been coming through a lot lately. For those who are healing their heart space, feeling the feels, moving the grief through the body, I'm starting to feel like the edge of this journey for you, you're not here to stay in this pain forever. We know that, right? You wouldn't be listening to this message if you didn't want to move through this pain, if you didn't want to move to the other side of this. And while honoring your present, while honoring what you're navigating, while honoring this season, I feel like this is also guiding you into your power, into an activation and this deep remembrance of who you are. So yes, feel it. Yes, acknowledge the soul contracts that you've are ending, or that you have broken, or that you have lived through. Yes, know that there's new life that's going to come for you, that is waiting for you. Yes, to feeling your beauty. But we're also getting this message about your ancient power here. This is the Temple of the Rose. This is about you really, again, coming into who you are through all of this, even though it's painful, and coming back into this sense of wonderment and awe for who you are, for your beauty, for your power, for this voice. I feel like this is also a message about maybe you waking up your voice again. Maybe this has been really suppressed and shut down, and like you had to be quiet, you had to stay silent, you had to go through all of this pain and turmoil and grief. And now I feel like your voice is coming back to you. You're waking up this power. And eventually I feel like this is leading you into the soul gifts that you came here to share. Especially when we have relationships and pain that has been part of our path, like part of our path for our soul's evolution. I always feel like it leads us deeper into who we are on the other side of that. And so someone here will be, this is about, the Anointed card is about you like answering the call, you answering your own leadership rights and like your sense of power. And so I feel like through all of this, through this heart chamber, through this grief, through this pain that you're feeling, you're starting to remember again the power in the voice that had to go quiet, that had to stay silent. And this is also about you remembering how precious you are through all of it, remembering how important you are, how, again, that beauty that could not be taken from you, even though people tried, or you moved through so much that felt like, how could I ever get to the other side of this? You will, and you are, and continue to feel this, continue to come into your voice, even if it's journaling, even if it's voice memoing to yourself. How can you move this out of you? How can you move this stuck pain out of you? Writing on paper, notes on your phone, like how can you move this voice out of you? Singing, maybe chanting, something that's going to be rhythmic and really start to move you into motion here, I feel like will be so helpful for you in stepping into the new expression of your heart space here, because you're not meant to stay blocked and stuck in this pain, and life doesn't want that for you. We don't want that for you. We want you to feel loved and held and safe and secure. And I think that's why this Brothers of the Rose card is appearing, because this is the card of the sacred masculine. And when this appears in a reading, I always feel like it's just a call for remembrance of protection, remembrance that you are held, that this is about creating a sense of like safety and ground for yourself. And if your life is super chaotic right now, or if that doesn't feel really possible in your living circumstances, or you don't know how to do that, or you might be like struggling financially, or there might just be a challenge right now, I want you to practice really even just sitting down on the floor and anchoring your spine and aligning your spine and really rooting your sitting bones deep into the ground and feeling the earth underneath you. Even just coming in to that posture every day, perhaps in prayer, perhaps in meditation, or even just to cry and move things through you, coming into that posture that really holds up the spine and the body, and we can feel that we are connecting to the earth and this sense of holding beneath us. That's what I feel like could be so grounding and supportive for you right now. This doesn't mean you have to focus on, like maybe someone here is actually healing their relationship with the masculine. Maybe you've actually left something that's been toxic or abusive, or you felt like shrunken in your power. You felt like people didn't know how to hold you or take care of you or be there for you. And so you've stepped away from something, and maybe you are healing your relationship to masculine energy, and you're learning how to trust that again. You're learning how to feel safe in that again. You're learning how to let in that love and support and feeling this sense of honoring of who you are, of who is waking up here inside, this leader, this woman who is free in her voice, is free to be herself. That this heart pain, this healing that you are navigating is not here to stay forever. And we want you to be moving it through, getting out, maybe writing, singing, something that's going to help you to somatically just process these feels and this heaviness. Crying is a great release. Anything rhythmic that can start to feel like, okay, I'm moving and I'm breathing again with life. Instead of holding my breath and holding back who I am. Don't get too wrapped up or worried about the future and everything that's to come. The fact that the Chamber of Manifestation card appeared in this reading for you, even though we're talking about deep pain and heart healing right now, I feel like this is just a reminder that the life that you want for yourself, even if you can't see that right now, like sometimes when we're deep in it, we can't imagine our new reality. We're deep in it, right? We can't possibly think that anything different is possible for us. But I feel like this is just a sign that you are going to be able to live an entirely new life. That the pain that you experienced in the past does not dictate your future and who you are. This was simply the soul contract that had to play out, that had to come full circle in your life, that had to end as painful as it is, and continue to just stay open to life and knowing that life wants to replenish you, that life wants to bring you beauty, that life wants you connected to your body, that life wants you to be here and alive. And don't be afraid of the future, as paralyzing as it can be. Keep moving this energy through. Keep trusting that you are supported through this. Really practice like the posture and this alignment and anchoring down, even if it's just your feet in the grass every day, can be such a powerful signal to your nervous system that you are safe, that we are creating safety for you now, that we are stepping in as this beloved, like, guardian of your innocence and your light, and we are here to remind you, and we are here to support you in reuniting with this life. So I feel like that is where we will wrap it up for today. This was a beautiful message for you. And if you are looking for deeper support in this, I invite you to join the Birthing My Being Circle. It is a free space for women who are navigating transition and new life and looking for deeper support as you are on your path of really remembering and anchoring in to who you truly are. So I would love to see you there and continue to connect with you in that space. And I look forward to seeing you in a future reading.